can hit the avalanche and maybe go for the toss back. Oh, crit's also here, so this is surely a dead Tofu.
I don't like this TP rotation, though. I think it should have been the Weaver, because now you're going to have to run back to mid with these heroes to defend.
Yeah, you pushed out the power through as well, right?
Yeah, you gave this haste to Quinn. He has traps set up. He's defending the mid lane, which is getting assaulted by Chen creeps right now. A lot of tower damage done. And it gives some more presence here for Gaiman to play aggressive if they want.
Another missed melt strike there. Quinn, maybe a little rusty on the Templar Assassin.
They're going to push this in.
They are. Don't want to dive too heavily, though. Another round of refraction will help block some of that damage. And with the Chen creep getting traded back over, what the Enchantress, we're going to see that constantly. Chen and Enchantress are going to be sharing creeps throughout these little battles that happen.
Real solid defense from Falcons. I thought they were going to lose a little bit more there, having to run all the way back, but rotated pretty quickly. They still have sentries around mid, getting rid of these traps, controlling the TA a little bit as Quinn continues to accelerate here. Only thing he's missing is the stacks, and quick double stack out from Tofu right on cue. I'll push him up a little bit. Still has that haste rune in the bottle, so Quinn very strong on the map right now as another smoke from Falcons. Really trying to use this tiny in the early game and going straight back to top, but nobody is there.
Yeah,
have to push into the triangle or on this wave going in. I mean, the wave going in up here is really nice for Falcons.
Yeah, the lane ward spot Ace as he pushes forward. Tofu behind him cannot save him from the crash landing damage that comes out from Maureen. Man, it's so much. Quinn's going to come in with his haste rune. Snake King's already taken so much damage that he had a ton of whiffs around him. With this haste rune, it's going to be deadly. Oh my god, did Maureen just throw Skeeter in like that? He gets the kill on Tofu, but it's a sacrificial lamb surely. As look at the body blocks from Snake King, man. This guy is on point with the micro today.
Skeeter definitely smiling about that as his 5 bails him out from the grave. No way to chase through that with that focus fire. Falcons get a nice exchange up top. Straight back in the mid. They would love to collect the Chen in this early game. And it won't get him.
Not quite. That's going to be an earned charge used.
Another power rune though. And again, you're rebuking this mid push from Gaiman that they would love to fight around this TA and the traps.
Celery is still going to give it to him.
That's a big kill.
Now they will get the return kill. Looks like a Shikuchi's coming up, but Ace is there on the other side.
You take that if you're crit. Slow down this Chen, make him come back out on the map, force some extra rotation out of game in this Underlord and Rubik. TP's on cooldown, both are in mid lane, so now you just have to commit for the tower. See what Mahler you can do with this Arcane Root to defend it, but it looks tough. I think this tower has found its time to go down.
Yeah, Maureen at best. They'll just keep throwing tosses out there with the Arcane Rune, but the refraction blocks all that damage.
Yeah, kind of inevitable. You were going to lose this tier 1. Delayed it a little bit, which I think is worth something here. But Quinn does collect the last hit as well. Early Dragonland's going to help him out, so he is big. Quite big. And if you're looking towards this race on Roshan, I mean, Gaiman have to be winning it right now.
Sure.
Just a question of can they eventually capitalize. Though I am surprised Ace had this rough in early game, because he was dominating that CS board. I mean, he did get ganked a bunch, but there weren't really any stacks to fall back on. And so this does kind of push the tide ahead of the Underlord in the race to the ores maybe a little bit.
Tofu very far forward here. I think he was hoping to just finish up and get his level 6 so he could have a chance at stealing Shikuchi. He'll be bailed out by his Chen though.
And I do like the itemization in the next few minutes here for Falcons. They're going to have the Battle Fury in the Ursa, so he's going to go farm, but you're going to have Blink Tiny to make the plays. Early Vessel on the Weaver to counter play the heals from the Chen and the sustain here. And ATF, you went the Blade Mail build on the Tidehunter, which I think makes a lot of sense here because you are against that Wind Ranger. You eliminate yourself as that target that he can bulldoze through and get rid of the front line, make everybody else deal with you. Also some nice extra armor versus the TA. Helps you farm up the stacks a bit better as well. I think it's going to pay off here over the long run. Make him feel a lot better in the fights as he works towards those auras.
Game of Gladiators.
Oh my, so
They're
much
really
HP.
reaching, trying to get some kills. Falcons. seem
Just
to
finishing up my
be very
goal in
correctly
this,
positioned a lot of
video.
these situations. They're going to use the Ravages, get the kill
Or this
on
game, I
Duraciano.
guess.
Ace has used his gate. Don't think he wants to go through that one, though. He'd be surrounded
maybe
by
you go
4
through it if
heroes.
you're Falcons.
Yeah, maybe.
Take a free trip top.
I get a 10
think
card
about it.
pack with
Yeah,
guaranteed
Maureen and Crit are
super
going to do
rare.
so.
Yeah, this is just
After
a free
one more,
teleport top.
so-
You can punch into this tower. I mean, you
But I
also
know
got
I
to
gotta
think about
get
14-minute
live.
Wisdom Rune here.
But
That
we're
vessel's
watching
coming out for the
GG.
Weaver. A lot of early
Play.
spell damage.
A little bit of Dota. While we
And
drink
maybe a
some
little bit of
coffee.
contesting of the stacks as well.
This is the hardest position to push into, though. Falcons are going to, or Gaiman are going to have traps here. They're going to have wards. They're going to protect the Ancients for this TA. That 14-minute Wisdom Rune is maybe a pipe dream. Still getting some solid space, and I feel like if you're Falcons, every time that Chen and the Underlord aren't pushing the lanes in against you, you're pretty happy with that game state.
Yeah.
Like, it feels like Celery's early game has been pretty lackluster here.
Yeah, definitely has not accomplished what we would normally expect out of Gaming Gladiators. They've taken one tower.
And the difficulty, I mean, Chen, you could say, is a straightforward hero in some ways, but the difficulty with Chen in pro games is determining how much you can push the map and how much you should just farm the jungle. That is often the hardest decision you have to make. And here, we saw Celery try and pressure mid tower. He got some objective damage done for the team, but he's also the poorest hero in the game. Which,
By
you
a
know,
long shot.
You have to weigh, okay, we got this tier 1 down, but my Chen also could have just been AFK farming that entire time.
Yeah.
And he might be the most farm support in the
Ooh.
game and already have a mech. All these things are trade-offs right now. We'll look at another tier 1 here.
And this tier 1 is particularly important
Hey,
because it
buddy,
helps
surrender.
control
That's a
the
dub
Roshan
for
pick
me.
For Radiant side, right? And we're probably looking at 15 to 20 minutes. That's
Yes.
when this next Roshan's going to die. Falcons, they're going to have to keep
Oh,
that in
let's
mind.
go.
Currently, they're chipping away at this mid tower. Probably will be able to trade. Oh, actually, Ace is going to come in and try and defend
let's
it. They're
open up
trying
our
real
10
hard
card
about
pack.
this.
Do I go more Ubel?
He pops
I don't
out.
think
Whoa,
so.
Almost one-shotting Snaking. He dies pretty damn quickly
I
from
kinda
a
want the
melt.
But he got
XYZ
the
rail
last hit with
cannon.
the little range creep. I mean, that's the king in a nutshell right there. You
But I
think you
could
outplay
get-
him, but he gets you in the end. Nice snipe from him. I mean, that was a tower. I think Ace was like, well, time to deny the tower.
No, I
think so.
We
Yeah,
get
I've
everything
pretty
there.
much gotten everything
It makes
I
that
can
move
out of that card
worthwhile.
pack.
But yeah, the wisps, the extra wisps,
All right,
this facet
XYZ
has
rail
been really
cannon
impressive
it
to me
is.
over this tournament.
Yeah.
And I think we've just kind of seen it become the default. I mean, you know, the other one's not great, but the amount of early sustain this gives you is just
No
ridiculous. Does not help you
guaranteed
against
ultra
big
rares
burst
here.
scenarios like that, though.
So let's hope our
And Desolator for Quinn is going to be a
luck is
huge
good.
timing here for gaming.
I just keep watching this Tiny. I'm sorry, I'm going to go off on Tiny again. I just keep watching this guy one-shot the creep wave with
Oh, I
toss.
got an ultra wear on my
Like,
first
how
pack.
are you supposed to
Let's
game
go.
a Gladiators
The
push
RNG
away
is with me.
with a creep wave or a Chen army when, like, just one toss just casually kills it?
What, you don't think giving
Super
the greatest
Dreadnought
kickoff hero in the
rail
history of the game,
cannon. Let's
instant
go!
wave shot mechanic is good?
I think that's probably
Two
a
level
little
10
bit of an
monsters.
overtune.
This
Ace?
fits in my
That's
Ruble
fine.
deck.
Big trouble underneath the tier 2. Are they going to go for one
Oh,
more
that's dope.
toss? They might as well. They've got the bug for the vision, and he gets flattened by the watermelon himself. Goomba stomped by Amar.
Goomba
and they'll just run
stomp.
over Tofu as well.
Goomba,
Gladiators.
fuck you.
Don't toss
No
back.
response whatsoever here.
I mean, the vessel charges are
thief,
just
okay.
refilling for crit here. You throw out that hand of God, it's just mostly negated. Vessel has done its job this game, and this Weaver is going to be big.
And what are they getting in return?
yellow
Doesn't
on.
feel like they're doing much.
It's been awkward. Like, the Chen doesn't want to aggressively push the
Boom.
towers on
Okay,
his
we're
own.
getting
You wanna
some
play through
boost
the
here.
TA, but
Card
you're
packs
having trouble
popping off.
invading enemy ancients. You're not taking the fights outside of that mid-tier 1 that we saw them take. Again, this has been a kind of slow early game for Gaiman, only finding 4 kills. Quinn is insanely strong. Now, you do have an amp damage on this TA, and you did go the early blink, so the fighting and game potential for Quinn is 100% there. You can gate into those plays as well.
They moved to the wrong side of the map.
I also have like
just
70
had all
legacy
of Falcons.
packs
Just
I
gave
can
up
pop
Roche.
too.
The farthest
Oh,
place
a
you
double
could be
super rare
from
in
the
this one.
Roshan pit.
And they're just running
Triple
back.
super
Like, the
rare.
Gladiators didn't do it themselves, and now they moved to the wrong side of the map trying to catch Falcons, but Falcons already here at the Roshan with an Ursa and an Enchantress. There's no way they wanted to give up this Roche, but they just might have to.
There's no way you can
Ooh,
blind
that actually
blink
looks
this as
good.
Quinn when there's Ravage.
Oh,
up.
you're really going to desperate try and portal in?
Overlay
Skeeter's going to try and
network.
finish it off. Ace will get the Firestorm off, but immediately be jumped and likely killed. Now, he's dead, does some decent AoE damage.
See ya,
But
Underpants.
Gaming Gladiators, they just can't take advantage of the situation.
I feel like that was just some macro misplay from Gaiman. I don't think that should have been as easy as it was for Falcons, especially with the Chen army you had up. This was a double Troll Summoner that didn't get lanes in. Now you're getting chased down.
Nice avalanche steal. Good use of the TA trap to slow down Amar. He's probably the biggest threat right now. Don't want to let this guy get a big ravage, but Celery's still going to die underneath the tier 2. Again,
Goomba stomped
Crash
again.
landing doing so much. Skeeter gets a bit low. Another,
I actually
good
played
avalanche
Tiny
into
yesterday as
Shikuchi
a
steal,
off lane,
and he gets
and
himself denied
he does
on this
feel
ancient
insanely
stack,
strong.
which Skeeter will promptly farm up. He's like, okay, I didn't get the hero kill, but I'll get some neutrals.
Top tower is under attack.
Bleeding out kills on top of the Roshan. Once more, just Vessel charges going straight into crit. I think
we got
every
some
charge
generator
has gotten
bosses
a big
too.
kill. Yeah, there's no real way to turn this unless you're willing to commit into the fight against the Ravage with your amp damage TA. Very
one
strong
more
right now,
Super
but you get
Dreadnought
Ravage there,
rail
I think you're
cannon.
just going down. Especially with the Wind Ranger having to TP out there. Gaiman unable to pull
Last
up
pack.
a strong enough front line with this Underlord. This
Come
Atos
on,
build
Super Dreadnought.
for Ace.
I got an
gotta
ultra
go
rare.
back to it in
This
terms
could
of
be it.
you knew this game was going to be
Come
a
on,
race
game.
for Roshan. I don't know if Atos helps you the most in that regard.
My super
compared
rare
to an earlier
generator
Greaves or
boss.
Pipe or something.
Sure.
It really hurt him.
we get?
Like you
Raid
have to
Raptor
contest it there and you
Arsenal
just gate in. And,
Falcon.
hey guys, I'm an Atos Underlord on the front line.
Yeah. And frankly,
exactly what I
it's like,
wanted, but-
did you need the extra disable? Is the
I don't think
disable
so.
even that good against these heroes of Falcon?
If anything,
But
the
that's
Yules
okay.
might be
We
more
got the
useful
one rail
as this
cannon.
game progresses versus the Ursa. You know, set up the Weaver catch into like a trap silence or
Oh,
something.
and this is
Yeah, or counter crash landing toss by using the unit that's flying at you.
I just feel like
That
this
might
Atos.
legitimately be the best play
Yeah,
you
that
have.
is something. I mean,
Because that's what's
there's the
happening.
Yules.
All that's happening is just like tanky heroes are getting lobbed
Yes.
at Game
All
of
right,
Gladiators
well,
over and over again. They take
nothing too
90% of their
crazy
HP away off of this toss, and then like they can't turn around and actually kill the
60
Ursa or
legacy
the Titan
packs
Hunter that
we
is
get.
landed on them.
I don't feel like this Atos is going to pay
One
off for them. I think
ultra
maybe
rare.
Gaiman had plans of this game accelerating better for them, and they could have been more aggressive. And if the Underlord is gating into TA ganks and Atosing people and setting that up, there's the value. But you're not going to get any of that in this position. Now you're going to have to take a defensive fight.
Mar ends up
Ooh,
walking
that
into him.
Ascendant
Skeeter's
of
going to follow
Thunder
that up.
could be good.
And the toss will finish
Ooh,
him off. Ravage
stomps
hits
again.
onto 3-2. That is very nice. Game of Gladiators going to try and retreat back to their tier 2. Only losing the Chen for Ravage isn't so bad, though.
Yeah, I actually thought that was going to be worse for them.
Same.
Able to kind of walk it off here. Got a lot of spells out of Falcons. Ursa ult, Tide ult. Can you fight with it is the big question. Ace is just trying to catch up right now. And you're looking towards BKBs on
Lots of
these.
new cards.
Well, at least the BKB on the Wind Ranger would be big.
Ooh, Pumpkin King of
Desolator on
Ghosts.
Quinn would be huge. He has fallen behind. Losing that Roche was a big deal. This Deso could have already been done.
And the Templar Assassin not only losing Roshan, but losing control of Ancients, losing control of the Tormentor. Everything is going very well for Falcons now. And they still have a minute and a half left on this Aegis.
Ooh.
They'll take the Wisdom Rune at 21. Maybe does Ace have his gate? No, he doesn't. So they'll likely give up both Wisdom Runes.
I mean, I'll be honest. This feels like a draft that was designed to make the Tiny's life hard.
Yeah.
You have to go into Underlord, Pit, Firestorm. The Rubik can steal your spells, turn it against you. TA's a hard
right,
target for you to
turkey
directly
time.
burst. And, I mean, this hero's 5-0 and 7
Well,
has
that,
absolutely destroyed
that
this
card
game,
pack
so-
wasn't quite as good as I
don't
would
think
have
we're gonna
hoped,
see him game
but
2.
I don't think so either. God, I hope we don't see him game 2.
That's okay.
I
We
don't want
got
to see
3
another
ultra
team
rares,
lose
so
another
I can't
series off
complain
of
much.
back-to-back Tinies.
shit ton of super rares. At least, and
There's just so much you have
definitely
to
we
deal
got
with
some
to make the fights favorable.
crafting fodder. So,
It is tough.
I mean,
they are in a tough
but I
position
think
right
I can
now.
add that
I
rail,
did
that
like
super
the fact that
dreadnought
Game of
rail cap
Gladiators
cannon to
tried
my
to
Yubel
beat
deck,
it
and
with
then
something that we hadn't seen before. And
XYZ
I think
that
did kind
thing,
of
and
work
then-
in the Templar Assassin
Oh,
and like
bye,
how
Celery.
it won the lane so hard against that hero, but ultimately you just
Yeah,
can't stop everything else that Tiny does.
I think they had a decent shot of shutting this Tiny down pretty hard. Quinn dominated the lane. You took his tower early. You got some of the early power runes. But you get like that one bad fight and losing that Roche, and you just cost yourself so much momentum in this game. Now suddenly you have to deal with the Tiny who's getting really farmed, is going to have BKB, and is no
Turkey
longer an
time!
easy target for your minus armor because he has the second point in that grow. That's a much tougher situation.
Quinn trying to get to Deso, Duraccio to BKB.
Greaves is done for this Tide Hunter. He is ready to rumble. I mean, he has a lot of armor to get through. Even have a Pavis on this Enchantress, boost him up a little bit more. Casual Buckler. Tide Hunter's got 23 armor. And if you get him low, you're going to have to get through that Greaves Aura at the end.
Yeah.
Solar Crest for the Enchantress as well. Super nice this game. Again, you're just going to stack the armor if you're Falcons, because there's no real way to kill these frontliners on the side of the game, and outside that focus fire and the big meld Deso hits. Battle of supports in this series. So far, Falcons have dominated this game one. Enchantress, Weaver have just, they made the better rotations, got the objectives, got the early fighting up items up faster, and this Chen Rubik just fell behind.
And Chen especially, we just did not feel.
Yeah, it was not a smooth early game. I mean, these supports for gaming are combined, 1 in 10.
Oof.
Not where you wanted to be.
And
right
Underpants is 0
You're
4.
just food for the tiny. That's the other problem. When you fall behind with supports versus hero,
Yep.
you're just instant kill.
Lone loot.
So you got 1 BKB done on Game of Gladiators, but Falcons have 2.
Hey, hey.
Oh, nice silence.
Nice shackle turnaround. And they'll get a decent firestorm. Celery is almost already dead. Skeeter jumps in with his BKB to finish off the backline support. Duracio's going to be up next. Windrun trying to back away from these tanky boys.
Surprise Skeeter popped his enraged there. Didn't seem necessary.
Down the river. Won't be running for long, though. Run right
It's
into
looking like
his grave.
GG, fellas.
18-4, 13,000 net worth lead now for Falcons.
This game is
Big old GG.
It's just getting completely out of control for gaming right now. They are going to significantly lack the damage they need here in the next 5 minutes. They cannot find some big core kill on the map. I mean, that was a full focus fire BKB. They win that Tide.
It did nothing, man.
Absolutely nothing.
You
Gossamer
can't
Cape,
focus.
the blade
I guess
mail,
there's no one else to do.
extra Kraken block, and then you'll throw in a Solar Crest on top. This is what this pick was designed to do, and it cannot do it. And there's a lot of ways Falcons can get on Celery this game. I feel like every fight has been somebody jumping the Chen and bursting him down. It's either the Weaver with the Vessel and Swarm, the Tide Hunter jumps in, you get a Ravage, the Ursa finds him, or the Tiny finds him.
Close call.
Too many things you have to hide from right now.
Dead in the water.
Constant problem for Duracio. The anchor didn't have the cooldown up for the Windrun.
That's a good call.
Extremely deadly. I mean, even if you have a BKB and the quick reactions deal with the Ravage, you're just going to be assaulted by so many various things here from Falcons in these situations.
There's just not really any space left to play with. You're also looking at this map while Duracio's going down. There's not a single Radiant Obs on the map right now.
Oh, here we go, fellas. Am I going to be late here? I still have a really hard time believing that guy beat us and got all the way up. We got to get the AC rolling. It's hot in here already. I'm all sweaty. All right, first raid of the day, guys. A little cold. Don't mind my terrible shooting. That's why we're... I saw someone over here, I think. Did I? Maybe there's another scav. Quiet morning. Heard one shot off by dorms. I like construction because we're in the middle of the map. I can kind of play based on the information I'm given. A lot of guys like to, like, transition through this area.
Пацаны, окружаем его! Вон он, вон он!
They do such weird movements. Oh, my nose. Also, hella scavs spawn here.
Слышь ты! Вон он, блядь, ебать его!
There is another scav.
О, вижу!
This is that event. It spawns all these scavs. So many scavs. Hands are sweaty. Knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on my sweater already. It's mom's spaghetti. I'm nervous. But on the surface, I look calm and ready to drop bombs. Just keep on forgetting what I wrote down. The whole crowd goes so loud. I should have brought my silenced pistol. Maybe more pack ammo. This is why I'm warming up. Gotta get my hand sweats out, my jitters out. I'll probably get an adrenaline rush when I fight a dude. And then I'm calm. That's the hard... If there's...
На, блядь, в лесу!
Oh no! That's my button. My button's fucked on that lean.
Вон оно!
More scavs spawning? Why haven't I heard anything else? Everybody spawn on the other side of the map, or what? Well, maybe let's loot up these scavs, I guess, and... see if they got the weapons we need, and then...
Вон он, ебашь его!
see, like, why? Yeah, I really want to understand how why the scavs move so weird.
Понял, сука! О, кепка ебаная! Ебашу нас ебаная!
Well, if I hadn't drawn all the attention before, I sure have now. I actually can't believe no one else is shooting. Oh, that's bad. I'm actually out of ammo. That's not what I meant to do. I need one more American gun off these scavs. Ah. See, I'm full of fat fingers and... Definitely gonna bring that in that M9 next raid. I should have grabbed that milk. Gonna reset so I get my quest done. Someone took car out. That's the dude we heard before. Oh. Do people still play this game, you guys? Where the fuck is everybody? 2 guys in that raid. It's insane. And I'm one of them. Shit ton of scavs, though. I have been mopping scavs up, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, my ear. So itchy. Yo, what's up, Amelia Martin? Sorry, I'm in the zone, you know. How are you doing? I'm doing good, thanks for asking. I'm glad you answered my question. Preemptively. What's going on today? Thursday, Jersey, or what? I'm just here gaming as usual. Chilling out. See if I can maybe progress these quests a little bit. See what they're all about. Apparently there's an achievement for doing this one, so... see what I can cook up. And yeah, I do apologize for not seeing the message right away. I need to... so I'm doing a multi-stream, so I have both YouTube and a Twitch chat. And currently, I only have one monitor, so I have to alt-tab, so it has to be like either really dead moments where I'm alt-tabbing, or once I'm out of raid and a little safer. But I am trying. Oh no. Wi-Fi camera at the water treatment plants. Building entrance. Building entrance. Building entrance. Which means I gotta... this'll be a crazy raid, actually. Because I get a SIG. What do I get for this? I think these barter for something I actually buy, so that's kind of sweet. The thing about the water treatment plant is to do this quest, I'm going to have to kill every rogue, which is a challenge. It's not an easy task. So, but let's just go here. I think these things might cost euros. How much euros? Yeah, we got enough. Holy shit, they're 200 grand each. I'm not gonna ditch my sick case, but what I will do is grab Marin. I can't remember where I put my docs cases. They're there. Marin? Is there any other key that I want? Oh, operating room, perhaps? I'll be over there. Always check for the LEDX. I wonder if I can... I wish I could search my stash. It might be on one of these. Water treatment plant storage room. Okay, well that can't hurt to bring. What? I didn't grab Lexo's key. Hello, game? Maybe I did. Oh, Marin. Oh, maybe it's here? No, I think this is all Shoreline Keys. Oh, this sucks. I could buy it. It's probably like 50K. That's crazy. Yeah, whatever. Peanuts. Let's get it, Lighthouse. At the entrance to the building, so... Forklift, blue barrels, and garbage bags. Easy. At least we don't gotta get up onto the roof. That's a lot harder. Well, that was quick. Wonder if there's lots of guys on this map. Holy, that was fast. I guess we're just sending. Lighthouse. This could be... that... with how fast that was? With how fast that was? This could be an empty lobby, which would be nice. Please jump, thank you. Could be a guy at like Marin Key right now. Charge up a sec. I'm really hoping the scavs don't go as ape on this map as they have been with every other map. Looks quiet. I don't know if that guy can be across yet. One down. Holy shit, I'm not dead? I got shot in the head, I think. Okay, we Gucci. We Gucci. I thought we lost our stomach there. I thought all our lunch was on the ground. Alright, we're in. This is where the fun begins. Someone took out this close one, it appears, too. I won't get so lucky again. That was lucky. I think because it was a scav, not a rogue. Forklift is wrong. It's here. 40 seconds. All right, first one complete. This is weird without any rogues. Hey. Fucking A. Alright, operating room, doing okay. Alright. On the bright side, it's just scavs. I thought this was going to be a lot more difficult. I'm not going to speak too soon, but... the rogues are what really make this map hard. Fucker. Guess we gotta lay down on top of the barrels. No problem. Watch for scavs on the rooftops. Last tower. kind of risky, but fuck it. I hear a raider inside here.
Examine.
Boom. Caught red-handed's done.
Staff spotted.
I don't know if he's up top or inside. Spawn behind me. Oops. Watch, he's just in here. Nice. Juice up. Ooh. I'm gonna go out the back way, I think, and this raider's on the roof, which is a little sketch. But I want to go hit the... There's still another scav in there too, I think. I'm worried this bro's gonna peek over as soon as I turn my back, you know? Classic Tarkov. Okay, no visual. Now, I don't want to quote and say that there's no raiders, because that guy definitely was doing raider voice lines. But all I saw was scavs. And I don't know if these new scavs do raider voice lines or what. It's usually a couple stims in here. Melatonin. More. L1. More juice. Oh. Man, melatonin out the ass. Is there more? I'm getting something. Here. Oh, hell yeah. This room's like black room. Holy shit. I've seen him on top of the barrels. Sweet. That's some good money. Actually can't believe I didn't find anything back on those. That scared me. So I wonder if Buddy got murked by something there, because remember at the beginning when I was about to cross, the gun went off, and then that one scav on top was dead, but nothing else was. So I think that guy got killed at the rocks. We're trying to cross or something. That's such a tough spot to do it, because if they aggro you, it becomes extremely difficult. See, rogues. There were some rogues. I'm lucky that guy was... that was a scav that hit me, I guess. Peacekeeper, red-handed. No problem. Basmak and Gus. So the cameras work. The X-Usex helping from the Savavs. What a typo. C is right beside V. So where are these guys? Looks like we're going to streets. Got a nice gun there. Bit of armor. Ooh, big money to therapist. I'm gonna hang on to these things, I think. Alyanka's cell. Defuel is no longer a barter for BT. I always forget that. Oops, and I just ate it. Whatever. Very nice. It's always nice having extra mules. I do need an SJ. Watch, hand in Meladonin. Survive factory 5 times. Milk, Tarker, and green tea. Scabs on factory? Yeah, factory might be worth. But for now, let's go to streets and see if we can find Gus. I'm guessing they're at Lexos, which I'm not super fond of. Gotta hit him with that Quake Maker. Ooh, my armor's getting pretty beat. Bear back. Who the fuck is Gus? Gus. Gus Bus. Go sprinkle some fairy dust on it, Jerry. All right, what potato we waiting for here? Let's go. Actually, Streets is such a crazy map. I can't even say that. I have it turned on low settings too. Oh, my hat's taking a beating. All right, let's go find Gus and Bus. Gus Bus. That's actually funny. I bet that's where that came from. Gus and Busman, and he definitely went Gus Bus. And this ain't Gus and Busman. Someone definitely could have spawned over here. That's what I'm looking for. What's up, homie? Nice little upgrade here. Wi-Fi T. Do you not have a bag on? It's kind of crazy. I hate this site. Why would you cheap out and buy a TAC 40? Well, fuck it, boys. This guy was down by, like, the helicopter.
Сдохни, тварь! Хуйло, вот хуйло! Конец тебе! Вот ты пиздуха! Сука, ёбнули нахрена!
Shows Lexos. You guys know where these guys spawn? Or do I just keep killing these things until they...
Вон оно!
I know for sure there's another PMC on the map. Where the hell is Gus Bus?
Вроде никого. Кого? Сука, ёбнули нахрен!
I actually have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing, guys. I don't think they're here. Like, that sign almost looked like underground parking. And we heard this other guy shooting over here suppressed. So maybe he's in that area.
Вон оно!
Crazy ass scabs. He could have died. Don't run on that. Look at all that blood. Why is there blood? Like, this guy shot at these scabs, I think. Okay, both are almost full. No doubt in my mind, this is where I die to a rat. I think this guy could have dipped, though. He's really got no reason to hang around. Besides to kill me. Gate's closed. Which makes me wonder even more that he's down this way. God, the